Look like an angel, walk like an angel, talk like an angel, but I got wise. You're the devil in disguise, oh yes you are.
Oh, hi. Your face looks familiar. Were you in the 3rd Division in the war?
Yes, I was in the 9th Machine Gun Battalion.
I was in the 7th Infantry in the war. I knew I've seen you somewhere before. I've invested in a hydroplane. Want to go with me, old sport? Just along the shore near the sound.
What time?
Anytime that suits you best.
Having a good time.
Yes, this is quite an unusual party for me. I haven't even met the host. I live over there, right there. This man Gatsby sent his chauffeur over with an invitation.
I'm Gatsby.
Oh, I beg your pardon.
I thought you knew, old sport. I'm afraid I'm not a very good host.
He smiled understandingly. Much more than understandingly, it was one of those rare smiles with a quality of eternal reassurance in it, that you may come across only 4 or 5 times in life. It faced, or seemed to face, the whole external world for an instant, and then concentrated on you with an irresistible prejudice in your favor. It understood you just as far as you wanted to be understood, believed in you as you would like to believe in yourself, and assured you that it had precisely the impression of you that at your best, you hoped to convey.
Mr. Gatsby, Chicago's calling on the wire.
If you want anything, old sport, just ask. Excuse me, I will rejoin you later.
Hello?
Who is he?
He's just a man named Gatsby.
I mean, where is he from? What does he do?
Well, he told me he's an Oxford man. However, I don't believe it.
Why not?
Well, I just don't think he went there. However, he throws large parties, and I like large parties. They're so intimate, and the small parties don't have any privacy.
Nobody's coming to tea. It's too late. 2 minutes till 4.
Don't be silly, it's only 2 minutes to 4.
Is this where you live, dearest one?
Well, that's funny.
What's funny? I'm certainly happy to see you again.
We've met before.
We haven't met for many years.
5 years next November.
I guess I'll be going.
Wait, where are you going?
Oh, I'll be back.
I've got to speak with you.
About what?
Oh, God.
What's the matter?
This is a terrible mistake. A terrible, terrible mistake.
You're just embarrassed. Daisy's embarrassed too.
She's embarrassed?
Just as much as you are. I went in after making every possible noise in the kitchen short of pushing over the stove, but I don't believe they heard a sound. They were sitting on the cushions looking at each other as if some question had been asked or was in the air, and every vestige of embarrassment was gone. There was a change in Gatsby that was simply confounding. He literally glowed. Without a word or gesture of exultation, a new well-being radiated from him and filled the little room.
She didn't like it.
Well, of course she did.
She didn't like it. She didn't have a good time. I feel so far away from her. It's hard to make her understand.
You mean about the dance?
The dance? Old sport, the dance is unimportant. She doesn't understand. She used to be able to understand. We'd sit for hours.
I wouldn't ask too much of her. You can't repeat the past.
Can't repeat the past? Why, of course you can. I'm gonna fix everything just the way it was before. She'll see.
I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away.
He talked a lot about the past, and I gathered that he wanted to recover something. Some idea of himself, perhaps, that had gone into loving Daisy. His life had been so confused and disordered since then, but if he could once return to a certain starting place and go over it all slowly, he could find out what that thing was.
Jay! You're a rotten bunch. You're worth the whole damn lot put together.
I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you.